Sneak
And
peek,
then-
we have a new segment coming up next after debut or false.
Hello, everyone. This is.
Why'd you just throw your phone down?
This is All Sports All the
Starting.
Time.
I need to be present for the intro.
This is episode 58. Baseball is back. We have
But the
stuff
Phillies
to talk
are
about.
still terrible.
Well, okay, we don't have to go into that
Yes,
immediately.
we do.
But there is something more pressing, much more important than baseball being back that we have to discuss first.
Roman Quinn didn't get hurt
No.
in his first at bat?
No. Jeez. I'm just going to keep bringing it back to Phillies the whole episode.
Yep.
Last
Harper
week,
went like 0 for 3 or however many times he at-batted. I turned the game off.
he
after
at-batted.
I turned the game off after the 7th inning. It was too depressing to watch.
Sad, Luke.
Kept checking.
You don't have faith?
I kept checking
Okay,
ESPN, but like, it was too sad to watch.
You can watch it, yeah. And at this point, something happened to the file. It says on our end that it was corrupted. So there's no way we could recover it, which is very disappointing because that first half was hilarious. But we lost the first 25 minutes, unfortunately, which was the headlines and the very beginning of the Sweet, Salty, Spicy Super Sandwich segment. So next week's episode, we're going to try to go over the same headlines. Hopefully it's almost as funny. We won't recreate exactly because then you wouldn't get our natural reactions because we would know what would be coming. But we will try to talk about the same stuff and make it similarly funny. So we still have the second half, so enjoy the 4 segments. Sandwich segment plus the 3 other sports-related segments, including a brand new one. Sandwiches. We don't... Okay, that's...
We don't.
We make
We
sandwiches. So Parker is known for, at lunch at school, having weird sandwiches. So basically, what we've done is taken turns creating weird sandwich. Not weird. They taste good. I'm not wording this very well. Coming up with irregular sandwiches, abnormal sandwiches. That's the word I wanted. Abnormal sandwiches that are still really good.
Is this a raisin English muffin?
Yes.
That's
so
amazing.
this is a cream cheese and jelly
What kind of
sandwich. Cream cheese and strawberry jelly.
Is it jelly or jam?
Jelly.
Okay.
Cream cheese and strawberry jelly sandwich with a cinnamon raisin English muffin as the bread.
Looks like you already took a bite of it.
I did. Because I was cutting it and one part kind of fell out on the bottom, so I just bit off the top. Yeah. Anyway, we're quiet. Have you ever had cream cheese and jelly before, Luke?
No.
Okay, because I had it a lot when I was younger. I haven't had it in a while. I was like, I remember it being really good.
It's not bad.
I'm a big fan of cream cheese and jelly,
It's actually pretty
but
good.
only with strawberry jelly. You do have to make sure to get the right ratio, because the cream cheese can kind of overpower the jelly sometimes,
Which wouldn't upset me. I love cream cheese.
but that's true. Imagine having this on a bagel.
Mm.
We didn't have bagels. I would have done that if we did. Cream cheese and jelly on a bagel. So, this is not an Elevate's recipe, by the
No.
way.
None of them are.
This is just us making weird sandwiches that still taste good for you guys to try, and then we argue about them sometimes if we're passionate about our sandwiches. And then we come up with a name, so we have to tie it back to sports. We name the sandwich after an athlete that we feel like this sandwich resembles.
I feel like it's got the really sweetness. It's like it can be opposite of each other.
Mhm.
Like the sweetness of the jelly and the savoriness of the cream cheese, and or like the fattiness of the cream cheese, and like
Yes. It's a mixture of textures and flavors. And it's on a cinnamon raisin English muffin instead of regular bread. So it's a little higher class. A little more fancy. What's an athlete? This is the hardest part. Easier than coming up with a sandwich is easier than this part. Who is somebody who
can be really good one day and then just terrible the next day.
Well,
I mean by terrible, I don't mean taste terrible. I mean like opposites of each other.
yeah. I was gonna somebody who is like not their personality is bipolar, but like just their play. Because this sandwich isn't like terrible and great, but it's like two very distinct things. I'm thinking Antonio Brown because he's really good.
Yeah.
But he changes constantly.
One
and the
day
sandwich is really good.
He's the great football player who everyone loves, and the next day he's breaking the law.
And one day he says the Seahawks are interested, and then the next day he says he's leaving the NFL, and then the next day he says he's still interested in coming back.
Yeah, this is definitely the Antonio Brown.
There you go. Cream cheese, although I did say it was a little higher class. He dresses pretty nice.
And he makes money.
Cream cheese
but I mean,
and jelly, strawberry jelly specifically, with a cinnamon raisin English muffin, a.k.a. the Antonio Brown.
Background.
That was great. You could see when you hold it up, you can see the reflection of the ring lights in your phone.
Okay, time to move on to the next segment while you're finishing up your sandwich, which is...
I'm finishing up my sandwich. Okay.
Our next segment is Debut or False, which usually is our next segment. I don't know why I forgot. I didn't know what order we were doing it in because
I was really grateful that you took the transition because I was eating.
Peek, we have a new segment coming up next after Debut or False.
That was the shortest notice sneak peek ever. Sneak peek in 5 minutes. All right, we got to hurry through this. We're already at 32 minutes.
Yes, we are.
So, Debut or False? Luke, you want to go first or should I?
Yes, and I will go first. In honor of National Cowboy Day, I did Cowboys players because cowboys are the same word.
There you go.
So we're going to start with Emmitt Smith and the year 1992.
False. I think it was 1991.
You're correct. It's false, but it's 1990, not 1991.
I'll take it.
Next up, we've got Tony Romo, the quarterback.
Yes.
2003. That was very anticlimactic.
Debut.
Yes, that is his debut.
Let's go.
That was really anticlimactic.
Yeah.
Tony Romo,
quarterback.
The quarterback. That was Des Bryant, 2011.
False.
Yes, you are correct.
That pause scared me.
Sorry. He debuted in 2010.
Let's go. 3-0, baby. 4-0. Here we go.
Next, we've got Deion Sanders, 1995.
When he debuted with the Cowboys?
Yes.
Oh. Yeah, debut.
That is correct.
Let's go.
4-0. It's also his pro sports debut. He debuted with the Cowboys and, well, actually... Yeah, he debuted earlier in 1995 with the San Francisco Giants, and then he debuted later that fall with the Cowboys. And then the next year, and then 1997, he debuted with the Cincinnati Reds. And then in 2000, he debuted with the Washington football team, which...
Wait. Wasn't Deion with the Braves? Oh, maybe that was earlier in the 90s.
Maybe, I don't know.
Because Deion got drafted by the Falcons, and then he was on the Braves because it was like double Atlanta.
Yeah. And then again, and then later, after the Washington football team, he re-debuted with the Cincinnati Reds. And then I
didn't realize he played with so many baseball teams.
I
thought it was just the Braves and then like one other. Either way, 4-0.
Owen did a great job.
Let's go.
I'm going to go 0-4 because we always seem to get a combined 4 right.
We do.
So I'm going to go.
Or when it's 3 of us, we combine to go 500 in general.
Yeah. So I'm going to go 0-4. So here we go, Owen.
That's a good way to go into it, Luke. Way to go in with confidence. Cody, I did Dodgers players. Cody Bellinger, 2017.
False.
That is his debut.
Oh,
good start.
He debuted earlier than that.
Good start. He debuted in 2017. Mookie Betts, 2015.
That is debut.
That is false. It was 2014.
I'm kidding.
Clayton Kershaw, 2008.
Debut.
Yeah, you got one. Yes.
We're above 500.
He debuted. No, you're one. Oh, combined. Yeah. He debuted in 2008 when the Phillies won the World Series.
Yes, sir, he did.
Max Muncy, 2015.
Debut.
That is correct. 2-2. Way to save it, Luke. It wasn't looking good.
1-500. Not bad.
Yeah. I probably got the
two harder ones right.
Parker's absence.
But,
you totally did. It was weird.
Okay.
I capitalized on Parker's absence. Luke stayed on track. We will give you the totals when Parker gets back. Next episode, hopefully.
And now it is time for our new and what I'm really excited for segment.
Yes, brand new segment. We actually did a version of this. I think it was like the first episode that we ever recorded like on like that we actually put out on YouTube. It was our Super Bowl edition, where we found Super Bowl players and we just read off nicknames, and you had to guess whether that was their nickname or not. But this one is slightly modified.
Yeah.
So Luke, would you like to explain it?
Yeah. So it's called. Well, what did we actually name it? I don't remember.
We called it Two Nicknames and a Lie. It's like Two
Nicknames and a Lie.
Truths and a Lie.
Yeah, if you've ever played Two Truths and a Lie, then you know how this works. But
Yes.
so basically, each of us is going to give the other person 3 nicknames, 2 of which are going to be like their actual nicknames that we found, and 1 is going to be a nickname that we made up, and then they're going to have to try and guess which one is the fake nickname.
And these nicknames are from, mine is a football player, so it's from profootballreference.com. So it's not like we went to Wikipedia and guessed what their nickname was. Like, this is actually what their alleged nicknames
Mine is
are.
a baseball player, and so I went to baseballreference.com.
All right. So do you want to go first, or should I?
You can go first.
All right. So my player is Tom Brady.
Okay.
Now
then.
I'm going to read 3 totally true nicknames. All 3 of these
All of them
nicknames are
true?
real.
Got it.
But you have to guess which one you would think might be fake that I may or may not have made up.
Yes.
First nickname, Super Bowl Brady.
Okay.
Second nickname, the Pharaoh. Third nickname, Sir.
Sir. This is the made up one.
Sir is made up?
Yeah.
That is not made up.
Is
Sir is officially listed as one of his nicknames.
Super Bowl Brady is made
Super
up?
Bowl Brady, I
I
made
thought that
up.
was too generic to be made up.
Exactly. That's how you play the game, folks. Super Bowl Brady, I made it up. The Pharaoh is apparently one of his nicknames. Don't know why. And
makes
also
sense.
Sir.
What's up, sir?
Just Sir.
Hello, sir. How are you doing today?
That is the worst nickname ever.
Okay.
Is there a worse nickname than Sir?
No.
There you go. Case closed. Who do you have, Luke?
I did Bryce Harper. Because
Oh boy.
Harper.
I don't know any Bryce Harper nicknames. Yes, I can see it.
Okay, perfect.
Luke's got his Bryce Harper
Why didn't you
shirt
know any
on
Tom
if
Brady
you're listening.
nicknames, apparently.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's true.
Okay. First up, we've got Bryson Dice. Next, we've got Bam Bam.
I hope you came up with
And
Bryce
next,
and Dice.
we've got Mundo.
Mundo?
Mundo.
Okay. I really want the one you came up with to be Bryce and Dice. I think you came up with Mundo. What do I go with? I think the fake one is Bryce and Dice.
That is correct.
Yes!
I was
that's
really
good.
proud of that one.
That's a good one
Like,
to
that
come
should
up with.
be his nickname.
I think we should... Official campaign, we should...
We should adopt the nickname Bryce and Dice.
Sometime, I have the...
Dude, it's like Slice and Dice.
Wait, do I have the Instagram? I think I have the Instagram this
Yeah.
week. I, at some point, will post a video. If Bryce Harper hits a home run at any point this week, I'll post a video of it with the hashtag
Make
Bryce
sure you
and
tag
Dice.
him and the Phillies in it.
Yes.
And see, because-
Hashtag Bryce and Dice.
Yes.
Yeah. Be on the lookout for that. Wow. All right. What is
that's
Mundo?
a great nickname. Mundo? I don't know.
What is... That doesn't even
And
make
Bam
any
Bam?
sense.
I think that came from his name is Bryce Aaron Max Harper. I think that's where Bam Bam,
Bam.
came from because his
Bam
initials are B.
And also, he hits the ball really hard.
that too.
Bam Bam. But yeah, that Mundo doesn't even make sense.
I don't know.
There's no way to explain that. Imagine if
I
the
was proud
nicknames
of Bryce
came with
and Dice.
explanations too.
That was such a good one.
That
too.
was good.
That was a really good nickname.
All right, last segment to wrap it up. The classic weird name game. You want to go first, Luke?
Yeah. So I found a new website because
Because you gotta keep
Yeah.
people on their toes.
and it is in rock climbing.
Oh boy, I'm not gonna know
The
this.
term is abseil.
abseil. Oh man, an abseil, obviously, of course, is when so you're rock climbing, and you have the harness. It goes kind of over your abs, right, over your
Yeah.
stomach area, part of the harness. And so what you do is when you jump from one part of the rock to another, you really have to tighten your core, your abs, some people might say, which is the ab part of it, and then you sail from one side of the rock to the other because you're on the harness, so it doesn't really matter. So you just kind of jump, and the ab part of the harness keeps you there as you sail across the rock.
No.
I felt like that was a pretty good answer.
Okay.
But I mean, I don't see how it could be anything other than
feel
that.
bad about yourself.
How could it possibly be anything other than that person?
It is equivalent to the term rappel.
reasonably logical
Do you know,
explanation.
you know what that means, right?
Yeah, when you rappel down the rock.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's the same thing.
It's the exact same thing.
Wow. Do you have to use your abs when you're sailing down the rock? Or
Probably. I don't know.
Wow.
It's basically to make a controlled descent down on a fixed rope.
Okay.
And it's typically used in Europe and Australia. But
Why not just say rappel?
Because they're European and Australian.
Because we got to be different.
Exactly.
All right, mine is in table tennis.
Oh, I
ping
love
pong.
that sport. I
Whatever
love
you wanna
ping
call
pong
it.
so much.
The word is spin. Just kidding. That'd be so easy. That's literally a definition on this website. Spin, rotation of the ball. Thanks.
I probably wouldn't say that because it seems too obvious.
Well, actually, that's true. If you heard that there was water running, I'll wait. Unless is it just gonna keep going? Please stop.
Oh, we really only have 4 minutes. We should keep going.
Okay. Alright. If you guys...
Oh, yes, perfect.
Alright, ready?
Go.
And wait, reset. That would be way too easy, so I'm not even gonna... You would probably overthink it. It'd be a little confusing.
I 100% would overthink it.
But I'm not gonna risk it. So my word is twiddle.
Twiddle.
Yeah.
To
that.
twiddle is when... It's when...
I don't think it helps when you start talking and then stop.
It's when you have the
Maybe
rack.
helps you
Like,
think.
say this is the No, here, hold on.
What are you... Oh, are you getting an example?
Yeah.
This is why you have to watch on YouTube, so you get the visual props that
you
Luke
have the
always
paddle,
brings.
right?
Yes.
And it's when you keep, like, switching the way you're holding it. Like, because
You just kinda twiddle with it.
Some people hold it like that.
Yeah.
That's weird. I don't.
You just
understand.
kinda
I
twiddle it
hold
around.
with Yeah, it's when you just kind of twiddle it around.
It's like fiddling with it, but it's twiddling.
Exactly.
You're close. It is the turning of the paddle before the opponent serves, trying to confuse them on which side of the paddle is being used.
Ooh,
Not as deceptive now due to the two-color law. Obviously, everybody knows about the two-color law
Obviously.
in table tennis. The different rubber sides have to be two different colors.
Yeah, obviously.
Namely black on one side and bright red on the other side, like the ping pong paddle that you had.
Exactly.
It's usually utilized with a combination bat. I don't know what a combination bat is.
Neither
but
do I.
It's, you spin it. You're just kind of, so that they don't know which side you're going to use. I don't know why it matters which side you're going to use. What's the difference between the red side and the black side? Why do they care
One's
which...
colorful and one is...
Why do they care
shade.
which side you're going to hit it with, though? Does it matter?
No.
Alright, well, if you're ever playing ping pong / table tennis and you want to mess with somebody, just start twiddling. And they're like, what are you doing? Just say I'm twiddling, and they still won't know what you're talking about.
Exactly.
And then it'll be in their head while they're serving. You're like, man, what does twiddle mean? And then you win.
Tweedledee, Tweedledum.
Exactly what he said.
Except
Yeah.
it's Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
That.
Not Tweedledee and Tweedledum. But
Well,
still.
but, okay. I feel like we didn't have to mention
No.
But
no,
alright.
But I just didn't want people to think I was wrong and stupid.
That's...
They might already
That
know.
makes sense.
They might already think that I'm
Because we've never done anything
wrong or
dumb
stupid.
on this podcast.
No, never.
We are
Never.
We are
We
the
are perfect.
smartest podcast ever, is what I've often been told by many people.
Yeah.
All the time.
100%. 100%.
So that was the final segment, Weird Name Game. Always end with it because it's a fun one. I would like to think that all
it's
our
a
segments are
classic.
fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's the longest tenured one. It's good to end on.
We've been doing it for over a year now.
We have. It's an old segment, man. It's a year
You know
old.
what segment that we like just
You know-
kind of forgot about?
What?
Rank blank.
Oh, we haven't forgot about it. I'll talk to you about it after. We have not forgot about
we
it.
have not forgot about it. Stay
I
tuned,
have-
folks.
I have plans. That's so perfect that you brought that up.
Because like
I
we haven't
haven't
done anything
I
of
added-
that sort in
Yeah.
months.
I added into the doc. We got plans. It will be discussed off camera.
Yes,
But
it will.
Be on the lookout for a rank blank comeback. Wow, we tend to be on the same wavelength with that stuff.
Yeah.
It's funny how that works.
Yeah.
Speaking of being on the same wavelength, you know who you guys should be on the same wavelength as?
JG Graybill.
Exactly, Luke. I have no idea how you knew what I was going to say. That was
No,
again because
we
we're on the
same
same wavelength. I can't
yeah.
talk. That's how we knew. It's great. So JG Graybill Plumbing, you can find them on the internet. Just search JG
Graybill.
Graybill. They are the first thing that comes up. 39 ratings.
which is not bad at all.
4.7 stars.
That is almost
That's
as good as
ridiculous. Okay. Mission for our listeners. We have a is there another word other than mission that I could use? We have a challenge. Let's call it a challenge for you guys. We need you guys to go to JG Grable, www.jggrable.com. Go to their website. Review them. Give them 5 stars. We are going to bump up their rating from 4.7 to 4.8. How does that sound?
It's a great idea.
We are going to do that on JG Grable Plumbing. So, let's go do that. And you know why? Because they deserve to have a higher rating than 4.7 because of their amazing quality workmanship, which is the foundation of which their company is built on.
It really is. I mean, they do everything. They literally do everything.
Family owned and operated, so you know that they learned from the best, their dad, so there's really no better way to learn about anything.
No, there isn't.
Your dad.
My dad is amazing.
A family, yeah, exactly. You didn't learn plumbing from him, though, did you?
No.
Family owned and operated, so you know you are getting high quality on any type of
the
plumbing.
highest of quality can be.
Like we said, literally any plumbing issues you have, they got you. And unless you're a plumber, I don't think any of you know what hydronic heating is. Or we don't know.
It's heating via hydronics.
Yeah. Do you know what a residential service is?
It's when you serve a resident.
What's the difference between a residential service and a commercial service? Well, JG Grable does both of them, so it doesn't matter.
Boom!
Take that, everybody. Anyway, You can call them 717-768-3276 if you would rather not go to their website. But even if you use their website, the phone number's there. It's amazing. It all comes full circle. So contact them if you want anything done with your plumbing. And I don't see why you wouldn't, because everybody at some point needs help with plumbing. Nobody's plumbing is perfect. And so when it does, contact JG Grable when something goes wrong. And you can mention All Sports All the Time when you're talking to one of their amazing employees, and you will get $25 off of your services.
25 whole dollar bills. And for you Spanish speakers out there, $25.
Sí.
Mucho.
Es mucho dinero.
Mucho dinero.
If you were going to have to pay $200, you would only have to pay
$175. I did math.
Luke redeemed himself.
I did.
You're welcome, Luke. Yep, good job.
I was scared there for
I was like, I'm gonna try to set Luke up to help him, but if he messes it up,
I've got a funny math story.
You did it. You have 1 minute.
So I was okay.
Go.
Here we go. So I was once working at my high school football game. I was working in the concession stand, and my math teacher walks up to the concession stand and buys something, but he gives me too much money, so I have to give him change. And I was really scared that I was going to mess it up because he was my current math teacher. And yeah, I got it right.
You got it right?
Yes.
All right. Cool. See you guys next week. Bye.